Hi, I'm Helle.
I'm Line.
And we have arrived
in Berlin.
Yes, and we are ready for attending the Berlin Con 2022.
Bit tired.
And what a travel we had, Line.
Mm-hmm. We were 2 hours delayed because we were standing still on the freeway for 2 hours.
That was a huge...
we had to actually turn around the car on the freeway to go up and around, and it was crazy.
Yeah. And it's still closed, I think.
Yeah, and we were up 4:30 a.m. Yeah. And now it's 3 p.m.
Yeah, we should have been downstairs at 2 p.m., but we were 2.5 hours delayed because of the accident.
But now we're here and we're ready, and we actually just walked by the pre-show on our way up here, and it looked a bit small, but a bit nice, and that's
where we're going down
cozy.
to. And the conference line.
It's right over there, Berlin.
It's right over here. Just down here.
Can you see it? Yeah, you can. That's the entrance over there. And you go in, and then you're in. We are now at the Berlin Con pre-show. And you can see it's not that big, but it's pretty nice. And it's not full, so that's also nice. I mean, crowded. So here we have the game Scout. We actually bought that at the UK Games Expo. It's really fun. And then let's just walk around. So we have a game here called Mid-Halle. And well, that's a mix of different things. And I think this is design things. And this is Witchstone. And I think either Helle has that game or she has played it. I'm not sure. And Big Potato Games. Hello. Is this any new games or?
Yes, so we have 2 new games with us. One is, one is 3 Wise Words, and one is Sounds Fishy. They are both also available on English, but I think just in the UK at the moment. And the German versions will be available later this month and next month.
Yeah, I can see there's a lot written on them.
Yeah, so it's quite hard to play them when you can't speak German.
I could imagine. How does they play?
He will explain you how they play because he's better at it.
Yeah, so both games are super easy to learn. So in Sounds Fishy, everyone is getting 1 fish. There's only 1 blue and lots of red ones, except for 1 player. That's the question master, and that's rotating through the game. So I would read the question, and it has the same question on both sides, but on one side is the answer, but I don't know the answer, but everyone else does, right? So in that case, what's responsible for most power outs in the United States? And the correct answer is squirrels, which you all now know, but I don't. The blue fish will have to say the correct answer, and the red ones can make one up. So they could say like an earthquake or Trump, I don't know. And then I need to eliminate one after each other the red fishes, and for each correct fish I get a point. But I can also stop at any point and say, okay, I'm taking this point home, because if I flip the blue one, all my points are gone. And then next question, the next one is the question master, and then that's how you play Sounds Fishy.
Nice.
And then 3 Wise Words is played in teams of 2. You have to describe something with 3 words. So for example, if you describe ketchup, you could say tomato, chips, and Heinz, I don't know. But every other team will also write down 3 words, and they try to match the word that you are describing it with. And for each one they get a point. And then as you're in teams of 2, the other one need to first guess the word, and then hopefully you have some words that the other teams don't mention, because that's your points.
Nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is all the Asmodee games. This Dominions, we played this in 19, I think, and UK Games Expo as well. That's a really nice game. So Helle, do you have something else to say about the games?
Then we have the Tiny Epic Galaxies Blast Off, which is a kind of a version of Tiny Epic Galaxies, but just an easier version, so it's more family friendly. And then we had
there was a new
Carcassonne. That sounded interesting.
where you had cooperative,
Yeah.
where there's some ghosts. You can go over here maybe. So there's some ghosts and they're not good. And yeah, graveyard and different things.
There's some ghosts that would you have to keep down, I guess. Because it sounded interesting.
Yeah. So this game, Catan, we played that at also UK Games Expo this year, and that's way nice. I didn't actually try it; I was just next to it. But when they played it, and it's way good. And Helge wants that game, but I don't think it's available yet.
Hello, can I help you?
Yeah. So this is the game called White Hat.
This is White Hat, yes. White Hat is 1 to 6 player, 1 to 6 player game for trick taking. It's a very unusual trick taking game in a sense that you don't want to win every trick. You want to win just the tricks that advance your hats the correct way, the way you really want. It's a remake of our earlier Black Hat. And the main difference is that now it's in a smaller format, supports also solo play, and it's available because the old version was sold out.
It looks really pretty with all the rooms and things. So you can do a different setup, I guess?
Yeah, yes. The idea is that it comes with this sort of tiles that are two-sided. Of course, you don't need any of the tiles in your first play, but then you can change the game board so it actually produces a different kind of gameplay. Each of these players, each of these play areas, these slots have function. If it has this sort of black and red stripe around it, then it has a special function that is actually doing more than just scoring points. But most of those are just different kind of scoring points. You want to have the least amount of points, so -1 is actually a really good place, whereas being in +3 is not that good place to be.
Nice. Thank you. And some different games here. Secret Identity, that just sounds like a fun game. Like, is that a party game or what's it called? Lipetilia? So that's, I don't know, but... So this is called Mini Roo. Can you say that name?
Mini Roop.
Roo? Roo?
I think it's French, Nina.
Oh. Mini Rouge.
Yeah, maybe.
Gigamon, that's a children's game. But they look really pretty and cute, these figures. That looks like fun. Look at the crab.
Hi, Fresh Octopus is a flicking game. Every player has a ship, and our goal is to find all these treasures and flick them to touch our ship, and then we can put them on. If I flick too strongly, I might break it, and then I lose those parts. Yeah. Also, I can flick my anchor somewhere else, and then move the ship with all my cargo there to have a better position. And then throughout the game, it progresses. Every time I load something, the crab progresses. And if there's a black ball, that means the octopus acts. Every player can now roll a dice on the octopus, and this changes the board. In this instance, I would move the octopus head over there, and all the dice rolls would happen from here.
Oh, that's nice.
Or I can use the octopus, let's stage this, as an attack. So if this is you and you're leading now, and I don't want that, and I'm allowed to roll a die, I would probably do it like that, and there goes your cargo. Okay?
Yeah. Nice.
And then there's more mechanisms on the board to extend the game. This is all like tiny modules that you can add in. The pirate ship, which main goal is to attack others. The island, where there's the water brings some treasures there where you can pick them up. The small octopus head, where you can decide where to roll the dice. There's more to add if you want more spice in it. And then quite fast game, right? Every time we store some cargo, this moves on. And in the end, the octopus has a last fury, and then the game is over, and who has the most treasures on his ship wins.
Nice, thank you. That sounds actually really fun.
Yes, this is fun.
And there's lots of things you can do in it.
That's the second time we see each other. So.
Yeah. So now we're down at the end again. And this was the game we also saw in the beginning. I'm just taking a better look at it. And 2 other games. So that was, well, the pre-show. So now we're sitting at the open gaming area, where it's actually really full, and it's in the evening. How much is it? It's 9:30 almost in the evening, and it's really full. And this will be open until midnight today, and it's actually first tomorrow that the fair opens. So I'm pretty impressed with how many people that are sitting here playing now. And we're just playing Bad Company and relaxing. We're a bit tired still, so yeah, we're in and it's fun.